Over the weekend, we saw Trump misspeak in a fashion we've never seen before. In the past, he would tell people, like the people of Sioux City, Iowa, that it's great to be back in Sioux Falls, Iowa. Or he would occasionally call Biden Obama. And of course, he makes things up and he says stupid things. But I'm going to play you a clip right now that suggests dementia. I'm going to play you a clip where he doesn't even realize how bad it is. I'm going to play you a clip where he goes really deep into senescence, never corrects himself, doesn't realize he made a mistake. Here he is confusing Nikki Haley for Nancy Pelosi. He gets completely lost here, and it suggests a major problem. This won't be the last time we see him doing things.
By the way, they never report the crowd on January 6th. Nikki Haley, did you know they destroyed all of the information, all of the evidence, everything, deleted and destroyed all of it, because of lots of things. Like Nikki Haley is in charge of security. We offered her 10,000 people.
Okay, so what he never catches it. I mean, we all misspeak. I do it all the time on this show, but not for this long a stretch. Listen to this again.
By the way, they never report the crowd on January 6th. Nikki Haley, did you know they destroyed all of the information, all of the evidence, everything, deleted and destroyed all of it, because of lots of things. Like Nikki Haley is in charge of security. We offered her 10,000 people.
Okay, pretty bad, pretty great. Honestly, however, I don't think he's senile. I think he's got a lot on his mind, and it takes superhuman concentration to remain laser focused on staying out of prison while running for president. Then again, the two are inextricably linked. Here's the thing about memory. It's a confidence game. When you focus on your memory, when you doubt your memory, it begins to go. But if you're relaxed about it and say, hey, people forget things, then it comes roaring back. So it will be interesting to see what happens with Trump if he can shake this off or obsess about it. He is obsessive. If he obsesses on his memory, that will make it way worse, and we'll be seeing a lot more of that. And it's going to become increasingly harder for him to go after Joe Biden for being old. And there's going to be a call for him to debate Joe Biden. It looked bad. And with the New Hampshire primaries hours away, Nikki Haley is making her last stand. She has to do it in New Hampshire. And besides the Putin bromance, she's making this race about Trump's cognitive decline. She's saying he's not all there. Ashley Parker, writing in the Washington Post, says that Donald Trump is misrepresenting the Montreal Cognitive Assessment Test, which is used to determine advanced senility in seniors. Trump has been bragging about his cognitive skills while challenging Biden's. Trump insists that he's been given the Montreal test and was told nobody did a better job than he did. But the scientist who actually invented the Montreal test says Trump is describing it completely wrong. Trump describes the Montreal test as being asked to place animals in a certain order. But that test does not involve animals in a specific order. Perhaps he forgot. Haley is pouncing on this. She's telling New Hampshire voters, nothing personal, but America needs someone younger. Chris Sununu, the Republican governor of New Hampshire, who's endorsed Nikki Haley, is also making this race in New Hampshire about Trump's apparent cognitive decline. Ron DeSantis was the first of all the candidates to address Trump's senescence. Back in the fall, when he said Trump, quote, lost the zip on his fastball. DeSantis repeated those claims word for word in New Hampshire earlier in the week. DeSantis told a small crowd in Londonderry, New Hampshire. This is what DeSantis told the people of Londonderry, New Hampshire, quote, what Donald Trump does now is he's wedded to the teleprompter. Well, I guess he's going to be divorcing the teleprompter as well. DeSantis said he can't get off the teleprompter. DeSantis said this is a different Donald Trump than in 2015 and 2016. Well, it is a different Donald Trump, but it's a much sharper Donald Trump. Donald Trump knows what he's talking about. Being president, unfortunately, will do that to a person. Donald Trump knows the issues. He didn't the first time. It was all bluster in 2015 and 2016. He kind of knows. I mean, he's still an idiot. He's still dangerous. But it's amazing what he's able to keep inside that thing he calls a brain. And his moderate stance on abortion in Iowa, despite everything I had warned about, turned out to be pitch perfect for him. He played it perfectly. And that's what makes him so dangerous. Last Monday in Iowa, Donald Trump changed the conversation in this country about abortion. He's given Republicans a way out. They can shake themselves free of abortion thanks to his landslide in Iowa. He can say, and the Republicans can say, look, we overturned Roe. We got you those 3 judges. That's all we can do for you. Now it's up to the states. We're the states' rights party. That's where he seems to be on abortion. Unfortunately, that's going to be a winning message for Republicans and him going into November, especially with so many abortion measures on state ballots. Biden and the Democrats want this election to be about abortion. Trump, he changed that in Iowa. So, no. I don't for 1 second buy into the idea that Trump has lost a step. I think he's more dangerous. I think he's savvier. DeSantis is the one who lost the zip on his fastball.
It's time right now for the David Feldman Show. So get your